Hello, I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute workout today, so grab a mat. It'll be completely body weight. We're going to be doing different styles of exercises for each one. Our first round will be all on our feet, and then we'll transition down to the floor. We're going to be keeping a 30-second on tempo with a 15-second recovery as we transition to that next exercise. Let's get going with our mat. We'll stand at the end. So once you're at the end of your mat, a couple shoulder rolls to the back. Just start engaging your core. Loosen up those shoulders, any tension throughout your upper body. And then starting to put our hands on our hips. We're going to start with some heel to toe walk. So imagine an imaginary line. As you come heel to toe. You can even look down at your feet and look straight on up at that wall, keeping that core nice and tight and shoulders drawn back. And once you reach the end of your mat, about 8 steps, you're going to reverse it. Keep that core nice and tight. Keep those shoulders back, heel to toe, heel to toe. Nice job. As you reach the end, shake out those legs. We're going to do some hip openers. So we're going to be moving forward just like we did. Knee will now come up. Knee is right in line with our hip. We'll take it around for a big circle and then move forward. Same thing on both legs. Once again, figure out your core. Your shoulders drawn back. Hands on our hips. Knee comes up, take it around, and then step forward. Other side, up, around, and step. 2 more. Last one. Shake it out. Moving now into the reverse. So we're going to start on the outside and work our way in, and then lower our leg down. Same thing, moving forward. Get your core nice and flat. Get your shoulders drawn back. We start out, in, and lower. Out, in, lower. Got this. Once you reach the end of your mat, give your legs a little bit of a shake and come meet me in the middle of your mat, shoulder width apart. Feet face forward as we start with some squats. So bring your bottom, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Scoop the air off with those arms and then take them up overhead. Big scoop. Big stand. Let's go for 3 more. 3. 2, and 1. Bring those arms out to the side in a big T. We have soft knees. Our feet haven't moved. As we bring our opposite hand and knee, opposite sides, stand up to the other side. Big switch to stand. Switch to stand. You got this. 3, 2, and 1, take those arms down, relax, maybe some shoulder rolls to the back. Starting once again with those arms right where we left them, palms facing the floor. Big squeeze, bring one arm on top of the other, and then take it out to that T. Same thing, other arm now leads on top. Take it right back out. Squeeze, reach, 3 more. Squeeze, reach, you got 1 more on each arm, bring one on the top. Take it out, other side. Take it out. Nice job. Relax those arms. Bringing those feet a little bit closer together. Start to find a nice light mark. So very similar to what we were doing our knees out and around. At the beginning, we want that knee high to engage that core. This motion you're doing right here, you're going to be doing it a little bit later. So just notice how you engage your belly button. Bring it in. When you feel comfortable, we're going to get our arms pumping too. So as one knee comes up, arms come up as well. And then swap it to the other side. Keeping that height of that knee. Reach. Reach. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep those arms moving, but now we'll step to the side. Back to our stand. Other side, back to the stand. Very similar to a jumping jack. If you're comfortable jumping, we're going to add those jumps in. We got side, side, and then an option to jump right here. Side, side, option to jump. Otherwise, you continue to step side to side. You got 3 more jumps if you're following along. 3. Taking up the pace just slightly. 2. And 1. Nice job. Maybe some shoulder rolls, engaging that core. We're going to get right into it right now. So let's do, we got 4 exercises all on our feet. We'll take a break, and then we're going down to the floor for our last round. So finding, instead of shoulder width where we started, take it a little bit wider. So feet face forward, shoulders are rolled back, core is nice and tight. Your hands, we can either hold them right in front or we can hold them on our hips. We're gonna start with a sumo squat, so we're gonna go straight down. From here, your bottom stays back, your shoulders stay back. We're now gonna shift to the left side, bring it back to that sumo, and then stand it up. Same thing now on the right. We got sumo, off to the right, bring it back to center, stand it right on up. Squat, side, squat, stand, you got it, 3 more. Pushing our bottom way back, check that knee, make sure it's not going over that toe, and shoulders stay wide, you got this, last one. Side, center, stand, nice job. Bring those feet into that shoulder width stance that we did earlier. We're getting right into our narrow squats now, so same position, hands on our hips, or maybe claps in front. We're bringing our bottom to the back, bringing most of your weight in your heels. As you start to come up, transition that weight into your toes throughout your foot, and then lift one leg to the side. Here we go, we got our squat. Other leg now rises up on the side. Use those obliques to get that leg up high. Always coming back to that shoulder width stance. You got it, squat. Lift. Squat. Lift. Once you get the position, you got that tempo. Let's get those arms pumping too. Maybe a little curl. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll stand up. We're not going to move our feet, so they're still shoulder width. We have soft knees, so we're ready to go. Athletic stance, and then we got ready to go punches right here. So as we throw one arm, I'm going to start on my left side, right arm, left side. I'm also going to pivot on that right toe, and then bring it right back to the center. Other side now, left arm goes to the right, bring it back to the center. The same time that toe pivots up. Bring it across, take it in, bring it across, take it in. Really using that core strength, that upper body to throw that punch on either side. When you're comfortable, add some more tempo, add some more power. Still shifting on that toe. We got 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. That march we did earlier, so remember we had our knee coming up beyond our hip bone. We're going to do the exact same thing as we transition this into a lunge. So alternate each foot. Right leg will be first. Figure out where you'd like your hands again. Right leg, we'll step back to a lunge. Go as deep as you feel comfortable going. And as you come up, either toe tap and then lift, or go right into that lift. So now we'll switch legs. We got our left lunge, maybe a toe tap, and then that lift. Otherwise, we got our right lunge, straight to knee, tap it out. Other side, left, straight to knee, tap it out. Your choice, double tap or one tap. Keep those arms pumping, getting deeper and deeper in those lunges. Lunge, lift, lunge, lift. We got one more in each leg. Right. And left. Beautifully done. That's round 1. We got one more to go. We're shoulder width, but then take it wider. Widen our hips, toes face forward. Once again, we squat down the middle. We'll start with the left side, bring it back to that squat lift, and then reverse it on that right. Here we go. Shoulders back, core nice and tight. Get those arms ready. We squat. We shift. Squat to stand. Keep it going. Squat. Right. Squat. Stand. Beautifully done. Getting a little bit deeper in these lunges and squats. Last 3. One more in each. The last one, you got it. Squat, shift, squat, stand. Beautifully done. Bring those feet in, shoulder width apart. We got those squats. Once again, bring most of your weight in your heels as you squat down. And as you stand up, really using that oblique to lift that leg up nice and high. Shoulders roll back, core nice and tight. Let's go. Squat, lifting up that leg nice and high on the side. Squat, lift, squat, lift. You got this. Feel free to pump those arms a little bit. Always coming shoulder width apart. 3, 2, and 1. Our feet aren't going to move, still shoulder width apart. Softer knees for this next one. Ready to go punches. Once again, right arm throws to the left, and we come up on that right toe. Bring it back to center, other side. Keeping that core tight. Really use that core strength to throw that punch on either side. We're looking at that hand each time. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. And now we're going to turn to the side. Last one before we take a little break. Right leg will be first, and then we alternate to the left. Get those shoulders back, that core nice and tight. Right leg lunges down. You have the option to tap, and then lift that knee higher than that hip. Left side, lunge, option to tap, and then lift that knee. Otherwise, we got one tap. It's a lunge, big lift, tap it out. Lunge, big lift, tap it out. Moving that arm, that upper body as well. You got it. Lunge, lift, lunge, lift. 3 more. We got a break. Lunge, lift, lunge, lift. Last one. Beautifully done. Let's take about 20 seconds or so. Grab some water, and then we're transitioning to the floor. So if you don't already have a mat, towel, or blanket, I would grab that now, and we'll get going. Couple ways to get down to the floor. We have our squat, and then walk out to a plank. That would be one option to get down there. Another one, you can squat down, throw your hands down to the floor, and then flip over, or whatever you're more comfortable with. Everything's gonna be face down today. So if you're not already on the floor, let's make our way there, and we're gonna get into a tabletop position that I'm already in. We have our wrists and shoulders right in line, and our knee and hip right in line. Just do a couple deep breaths, arch our back up, and then lower our belly button down, just to kind of find a nice little middle ground here. We don't want it too high, we don't want it too low. Right there in the middle, tucking that core. Our first one, opposite sides working together. So we got right arm, left leg reaching up over our torso. Take it right back to that tabletop. And then we got left and right. Big reach, back to table. The whole time you keep that core nice and tight, even on that extension. Big reach, table, big reach, table. Once again, we're switching sides each time in the tempo. Deep exhale, we reach. Inhale to table. You got this. Lift. Lift. 2 more. 2. And 1. Nice job. Stretching out your wrists. You can kind of shake side to side, or you can do a couple cat-cows. Stretch out that back. We're going to stay right where we're at for the next one. It's going to be a plank to plank. So a high plank. Our arms are going to move, wrists and shoulders right in line here. As our feet come out one at a time, we're shoulder width apart. So it's a big, wide stance. Let's find this high plank first. We're tucking our core, tucking our shoulders. When you're ready, deep inhale, push your bottom up towards the ceiling. And then on a deep exhale, find that plank, lower down. Once again, deep inhale, push that bottom up. Deep exhale, find that plank. Take a moment in each one to really take advantage of that stretch, and then take advantage of finding that flat plank. Inhale, arch. Exhale, plank. 3 more. Last 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one. Once you find that plank, we're just going to hold this right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down 1 knee at a time. From here, you can shake side to side. You can do your cat-cows. If you're using the wrist roll, shoulder roll, you can do that as well. We got one more exercise face down. We're going to do it all over again one more time. We'll get mountain climbers. So I'm going to give you 2 variations today. It's that same high plank we just did. Feet will be more narrow as you come up. So I'll just kind of demo it first before we begin. So the first option, you find that high plank, and then from here, just like we did at the beginning of class, you march knee to chest, back to plank, knee to chest, back to plank. That's your first option. The next one, same idea. We have 2 knees coming up towards your chest, and then we bring it to knee to elbow, knee to elbow. So we got some twisting in there as well. Once again, you can do just the march, or you can do a little bit of both. Let's find wrists and shoulders right here, and then take 1 foot at a time. We're all in that high plank right here. Let's start with those marches. Knee, plank, knee, plank. Option to twist. Knee to elbow, keep it going. Up, up, twist, twist. The whole time you're in that high plank, up, up, twist, twist. Keep it going. 3 more. Keeping those deep breaths. Up, up, twist, twist. Last round. Keep it up, up, twist, twist. Beautifully done. Find that high plank. Take it down to your knees. Any stretch you need. This one, child's pose might be really great on those shoulders and wrists right now. As we go into our last round of the day before we do a quick little stretch. So that first one, tabletop, wrists and shoulders right in line. Once again, core stays tucked. We draw our belly button in. Opposite sides working together. Find that middle ground of your back. We reach right arm, left leg up over our torso. Bring it back to that table. And then swap it out, left and right. Back to table. As you extend, you keep that belly button drawn in. Reach. Table. Reach. Table. You got this. Deep exhale. Take it in, inhale. Focusing on our balance, our core strength, our glutes. We got 3, 2, and 1. We'll stay right here in that tabletop. Feel free to shake it side to side. Stretch out those wrists. Maybe shake out that back and core. We have a high plank coming up next. So wrists and shoulders still in line. They haven't moved. Our feet, when they come out, they're going to be shoulder width apart. So shoulder width stance. Let's take it out. Let's find that high plank first right here. Tucking those heels, draw that core in, looking straight ahead. And then on an inhale, push your bottom up to the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch throughout your upper body and low body. And then exhale, take it out to plank. Inhale, bring it up to plank. Exhale, take it out to plank. You got this. Deep breath up. Deep exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. You got 3 more. And then we're going to hold this plank for 10 seconds. Last 2. Last one. Last plank. Nice and slowly take it all the way out to that plank. We hold right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping to one knee at a time. Feel free to do any stretch. Once again, those rocks, maybe some rolls and those wrists and shoulders. Last round of the day, mountain climbers. So we're in our high plank. Our feet are a little bit more narrow than that shoulder width stance. And we got our marches. Bring our knee up to our chest. Just the marches is perfectly fine. Or feel free to do march, march, twist, twist. You guys ready? Let's end the day right here. Wrists and shoulders right in line. Find that narrower stance, high plank. Tuck those heels, looking straight ahead. Here we go. We march, march, and then maybe we twist, twist. Up, up, twist, twist. Keep that tempo. Keep that plank. 3 more. Up, up, twist, twist. Last 2. Twist, twist. Last 1. Up, twist, twist. Find that plank. Take it down. Let's end right here in that tabletop that we started with. Wrists and shoulders, knees and hip in line. Deep inhale, arch your back up, and then exhale, push your belly button down to the floor. Deep inhale, rise up. Exhale, back down. 3 more. Getting a little bit slower each time. Last one. Finding that middle ground of that back. Let's bring our feet closer together, maybe touching, if not really close. And our knees wider than our hips as we push our bottom down to our feet and then extend those arms up overhead. Bring our forehead close to the floor, if not touching the floor. Try to melt into the floor, so relaxing that upper body. Opening up those hip flexors. Feeling a nice stretch throughout your whole back. Continuing with our deep breaths. Breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Couple more deep breaths, and we're coming back up to that tabletop. Take a deep inhale and rise on up. From here, we're going to flip over to a seated position. Sitting on our bottoms, let's bring our feet shoulder width apart, everything right in line. And find a nice flat back, so you draw those shoulders down, keep that core engaged, and then slowly bring those arms behind your back. So you still have support in your back. You can kind of relax a little bit from here. We're gonna now lift our left arm, left elbow, on the outside of that right knee. Feeling a nice twist throughout your back. You can either look straight out at me or look over that right shoulder for a little bit more of a twist. Listen to your body. Don't overdo it. Should be nice and relaxing to end the day. Continuing those deep breaths. On an inhale, swap that arm out. Let's find that nice flat back again. Draw those shoulders down. And then taking that right arm outside of that left knee now. Once again, you can look straight ahead or over that left shoulder. And on an inhale, bring that arm back up to center. From here, let's start to bring our feet in towards our body. So sitting upright, our feet are together, and then start to draw them in for a nice butterfly stretch. From here, just once again, listen to your body. Maybe you're just bringing those feet closer. Maybe you're able to get those elbows in your knee, or maybe we're just sitting straight on up, just taking our deep breaths. As we sit in a stretch, maybe you can progressively get those feet closer to your body, or maybe you can progressively get those knees closer to the floor. Just relax. Open up those hip flexors. Couple more deep breaths. And we're going to leave our left leg where it's at. If not drawn in closer, extend that right leg. So now we're in our single leg, our right leg out. Deep exhale as we reach forward fold for those toes. On an inhale, start to sit all the way back up. Bring that right leg in, left leg out. Once again, forward fold over that left leg. Very nice. On an inhale, it's your choice. You can either cross your legs if you're comfortable sitting like this. You can kneel if you're more comfortable that way. Or you can stand up on your feet or sit in a chair. We're just going to take a couple deep breaths to end the day. Relaxing our shoulders. Let's get into a couple shoulder rolls. So you find that nice seated or standing position. Let's bring our arms outside of our hips. Palms are facing me. On an inhale, let's lift our arms, lift our head all the way up. And then on an exhale, lower those arms down to your side, bringing your head chin to chest. 2 more. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, lower on down. Last one, make it real big. Inhale. And deep exhale. Feel free to add some shoulder rolls at the end, wrist rolls as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.